To just lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if we have to do like the RNG ones, just not do them today.
Not today, no.
Yeah. Are you sleepy?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for a walk, honestly.
In the mood to queue randubs? I get it.
Listen, there's always a time and a place for everything when it comes to randoms.
Yeah, and
I'll just, I'll,
it's gonna be after this.
if that helps you sleep at night, Drip.
Whatever gets you
Well, you
through the
sleep at night is
night.
having answers.
Yeah, don't ask questions. You aren't prepared for the answers. As the wise Mrs. Puff once said.
God, I'm so ready to be done with this.
Yeah, every time I look at my storage, I'm like, man, I cannot wait to uninstall
Cold War?
uninstall Cold War. Yeah.
What, you don't like the Cold War? I thought you loved Cold War.
What?
Yes, yes, Cold War.
That's it.
Just think, the game you're gonna install in October is gonna be even bigger.
Well, then I'm gonna get rid of this game along with BO3.
BO3, no! Which I guess that works out, because I'm planning to be done with the Round 10 project before BO6 comes out.
That is the goal, honestly.
Which this is it, unless you're planning to buy the other games. So,
Oh,
because my
you just
goal
need to.
is, I want I want like the week before BO6 comes out to upload a
Yeah,
eyesore main channel video about it, about my round
We have
tens.
BO6s now? What the?
yeah. There's a BO6 coming up this October.
Dude, I thought it was BO3 and BO5, man. I've been lied to.
Uh, 2015 was BO3. Then
2019, and then 2018 was BO4, and
yeah,
then there
then
was a Black
2020,
Ops game called Cold War in 2020,
which was a spinoff.
which not really. They said it was a mainline game, and that's why they're going to six. Elemental pop, elemental pop. Oh my god, elemental pop high,
Changing high.
Alright,
Hey,
punchy
fellas.
high.
Got work for the morning. I'll see you later.
what? You got a DoorDash in the morning? Okay, well, there goes our Drebnonic saga. No.
No,
Oh,
whatever
I
shall
was.
we talk about now, mommy?
I mean,
Mommy.
if all else fails, we can't just do the what is it, that random question generator that you were talking about earlier.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
What?
I'm more focused on getting these done than turning them into content.
Uh, Leave
Like
it right there, bro. Might as
I
well finish on.
I think it would be really funny. Like I've kind of been writing the script in my head as I've done the single
Okay.
player ones. I don't even know how I'm going to incorporate the ones I did with you. I don't know if I'm going to like just kind of mention it offhandedly or if I'm going to go through that journey as well.
Is is a thinking process for you
Yeah.
right here.
Like if I'm trying to make like a narrative video, if I'm trying to do one of those like gaming YouTubers videos where they're like trying to tell a story, it'd
Yeah,
probably be best to leave you out because including you complicates it.
because I'm just like a very volatile person when it comes to story.
No, 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 no. Because it
No.
would be like if I'm telling the story of like completing every map,
Yeah.
it would be kind of weird to like start the story over but with two people
Yeah.
and then be like, so I first started doing it with two people, and then I decided to start doing it on my own as well, and then I didn't do it on my own, and then I mainly did it with Canon, and then I went back to doing it by myself, and I did a lot of it by myself within a short period of time. Or is it like with um with the other way, I can start the narrative of when I started doing the World at War by myself, which was like a month
Yeah.
or two ago, and then I can kind of like I have a story I could tell that way that's a
Okay.
bit more cohesive.
More streamlined.
Yeah, Like I just go through each game and I'm like, well, I did this and did this. I struggled with this map. I didn't prepare for this. And then it'd be like, and then I finished Cold War. And many of you may think that this is where it stops, but then I did all the non-Treyarch maps.
You
Yeah.
think doing all of that will like result in you having the most amount of records on the Upper, or will you still be far
No, I'll
apart?
probably be like 250, maybe even a little bit less than that. And then I think that's gonna be like the cliffhanger I leave that video on, is where I'm like, from here I'm planning to get the most records in the genre period. And that's going to be
And-
part of my story of like starting with trying to get as many records as possible and then
Yeah.
shifting my focus.
Okay. Just in case if there's like enough,
There's enough interest. Cause
yeah, enough
and
interest
if I
for
want to
part
do
two.
it, and if I want to do it, like I don't want to force myself to do it if I'm not enjoying it, which I wasn't enjoying it at the start, but the more I've gotten into, the more I've done it, the more I've actually started to enjoy it, which is weird. Usually it's the opposite. But
I don't know. I really enjoyed the round 10 rooms. Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't even really know what you were like, what the
round,
context
round 10
was.
first room.
Oh, the first room. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yikes. I think doing those I'd actually have a lot more fun, or I'd enjoy it more if it wasn't in the context where I'm trying to do that a bajillion times.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing that got me so frustrated is we'd spend hours on one game, one map, and then it'd be like, oh hey, we gotta go turn around and do this again like 30 more times, and it's like, ugh. Like if it's in a vacuum where we try to do like one once a week, that'd be pretty cool. Like I think I'd enjoy that a lot more. Because I think the insurmountable amount of work ahead of me in that situation, between actually doing the first room and then having to submit like each map like 5 to 10 times, like both of those combined just did not make for what was an exciting and engaging experience. And like
Just-
I think overall, if I did try and go back and do that or do something similar, the way I handled things is going to make things even more complicated, but it's made it a lot more digestible for me.
Right.
And that's the main thing, is that like
Okay.
I'm like dividing up the task, and even if it means I have to work more overall, like I feel like I'm a lot more satisfied with my progress.
Gotcha.
Because I'd probably still be on like BO2 or BO3 if I was doing first rooms. Like BO2 and BO3, like, wouldn't it be too bad? But oh my goodness, would I be stinking up a storm on the non-perma perk? Oh, I was gonna revive you.
I just revived myself from the self-revive.
Oh, did you grab a self-revive?
Yeah, I got it from the boss.
Oh, congrats. Why didn't you say anything?
So I got flopper slider, and I thought maybe I'll be fine from this Molotov, and I obviously committed
No.
Summit 1G.
That's the that you're not safe from fire. Which
So
I think that's a fine balancing thing, because that's the Molotov is like better than the Semtex at killing because it's continual.
Yeah.
But then the Semtex you wouldn't take actual damage from, so I think it works out fine. God damn. Why does he just always come slapping at me, man?
host advantage.
Maybe. Might be onto something.
You did.
Chaz! Cannon! The car!
Yes, it's here.
The car! How did you pick it up? I was aiming directly at it and I picked something else up. Oh my god.
Don't mind if I do.
You better drive it. I better see that little thing going beep beep. I don't think I'm gonna see it going beep beep, am I?
I went off to the sunset, rode the waves, bro.
Yeah, I have to wait for it to go to 10. That's the catch, is that we have to wait for it to transition.
You know. Well, if we wait until it transitions to run 10, then I wouldn't have the chance to do that.
Well, I was gonna wait for you. That's why I said I better see it. I
That's
would